Welcome to Grapevine. It's your first time to be here, Manze. Welcome, man.
Thank you so much, Maz. I used to watch this show as a little kid, and
We're back.
I never even dreamt of coming on this show, Maz. Ilikuwa tu show I'm a celeb too, but now that I'm here, old, I'm privileged, and thank you for having me.
Man, you're a celebrity. You've made it, bro. Congratulations. And right
Thank
about now, for the people who are meeting you for the first time, for the very first time, just tell us who you are, a little bit of what you do apart from modeling, and also, just share your journey a little bit, bro.
Okay, my name, as you know, is Franklin Asoyo. I'm 25 years old. I'm an electrical engineer. I graduated in 2018. I'm a graduate engineer. But then I also am a model. As you know, I'm Mr. World Kenya. So my journey, as you asked, towards Mr. World Kenya is a really interesting one because I wanted really to be Mr. World Kenya for over a year. A year before the main event, I knew I wanted to be Mr. World Kenya, and I wanted it so bad. I started preparing. I didn't know if I was gonna qualify for the auditions. I didn't know anything, but then I took it slow and studied the previous Mr. World Kenyas. I looked at the requirements and looked at really what I needed so much. I went into details and tried to perfect everything. And I think, yeah, that has been my journey.
Fantastic, fantastic. Before we get into your journey as Mr. World Kenya, we want to know where did all this start from, man? Because I understand you are Mr. J Quet, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
So,
through.
like I said, I studied engineering in JQuat. So
Uh,
in my first year, all about engineering. I really hated modeling. I used to wonder why would anyone model?
what?
But then getting to fifth year, we wanted to diverse. So I thought, why not try this? Plus, it had really gotten my attention. I started getting interested in the field, in the modeling field. So I decided to go for Mr. Jaquat. So in my fifth year is when I contested for Mr. Jaquat and I won. Well, for me, that was in 2017. So with that title, I did a couple of charity projects, and then I thought to myself, wow, this is good because I'm reaching out to young people, and it has been in my heart all this while to try and reach out to young people and motivate them and let them know that despite their past, because people really go through a lot in life, despite their past, they can work hard and have a seat at the big men's table. So that is how I decided to go for Mr. World Kenya because it is the biggest the biggest pageant in Kenya.
Yo, it is the biggest, and like other people contest for these, Mr. and Miss while they're in second year, but you did it in fifth year, man. Come on.
So it shows that
Uh-huh.
there's not really line for doing things, that you should just do things at your own pace.
Absolutely. Now let's now jump into the big crown, Mr. World Kenya, after all the auditions, and you guys were, after all the auditions, after all the booty camps, and then you guys were now finalists, yeah? Going from the previous Mr. records, this guy was, huge, rocking the muscles of the universe, and there you are, among the finalists. Did you ever imagine that you will be the one to replace him?
Never. Jack, like I told you, even getting on Grapevine was never in my wildest dreams. I never thought I'd be here. I never thought I'd be Mr. World Kenya. And I went for it solely for the reason that I want to impact young lives. I want to tell young people that no matter your past, you can be anywhere you want to be. You can be the president of this country. You can be Mr. World Kenya. Because I come from a really small village in Kapsabet, where people run. You know the place, yeah.
Yo, man, I've heard of it.
Where I come from. So I never imagined. But then after I structured my mind and put in the work, I knew I wanted it so bad, and I worked hard at it, Jack. I went hard for it, and close to the competition, I'm not trying to beat my chest or anything. Like 70% of me was sure that I was going to win, but it is because of the preparation that I had put in before.
Very encouraging. Yeah, perfect. Well said. Full of wisdom over there. And still on the, the D-Day of the event, man. You guys did a very, how do we call it, spectaculars, dance performances, with other models that you guys participated with. Yeah, the dance was spectacular. The choreography was on point, man, on that day. After that day, I know right now you guys, you're walking through a legacy of great misters, who have been there before you, bro. Have you guys been in contact just to, gain a bit of experience or something?
Yes, pretty much. So what happens is, first and foremost, I would really love to thank my managers and the organizing committee for Mr. World, because as you said, they really did a good job in organizing the event. Yeah? So big up to my manager. She's called my manager called Miss Terry Mungai. She's the CEO. And Ashley's as whole as a team did really much to bring a lot to the event. So big up to them. And then, yes, I've been in contact with the previous misters, especially the one that I took over from. He's called Kula Budi, as you probably know, and he has been really helpful in my journey because he's given me advice. He's really wise. He's given me words of wisdom. He's showed me how to act whenever probably I go wrong. And yes, I think it's something good that people can learn from the previous misters. I'm pretty sure the next mister would love to be in contact with me so that he can learn a lot from me.
And away from that, man, what is this one biggest change that you have experienced after being crowned Mr. World Kenya?
So, like I said, Jack, Mr. World Kenya has given me an opportunity that I've never had before, and I'm really grateful for this platform because I've pretty much shook hands with the president. I've talked one-on-one with the deputy president. I've met a lot of people, and these connections are really good in life because they will help me with the projects that I'm trying to undertake that will help me impact the society like the way I want to. But then the biggest what would I call it? What I'm really grateful for is that Mr. World Kenya has given me a platform to really impact the lives of people. I really, like I've said before, I really want to tell young people that no matter where they come from, no matter who they are, no matter the limited resources that they do have, they can make the most out of it and become really great men in the society. So they should just never give up and work hard towards their dream.
It was really nice having you, Mr. World Kenya. That is so encouraging. And we wish you nothing but the best, man. Go for that competition, Come back with the crown. Yo, man, yeah. Thank you so much. This is Grapevine. Keep it right here for this and many more.